Okay, coming off your first CFL preseason experience, coming into this one, what changes?
Yeah, so a big thing for me was there was a lot of pressure last week, so just focused a lot more on throwing my hots this week, and going to feel a lot more comfortable throwing into that cover zero and getting the ball out quick.
How tough is it just being on the sideline, taking turns almost, right? Like you don't get a game like you used to.
Yeah, it's definitely a change, but I realize coming from obviously youth sports and coming to play professional football, there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be time to change, and obviously develop as a quarterback. It's not the same football at the end of the day, but it is still football. So just learning right now. I'm going to try to keep working towards winning a starting job, and I'll be able to play full games then.
Can you get lost in the details, or do you have to keep your focus on big picture when you're out there?
You definitely can because there's a lot going on, but you got to keep your eye on the prize, obviously. So whether that's first downs, touchdowns, field goals, getting points on the board.
Um, last week you said the Bombers blitzed you a lot,
Yeah.
and they did. You're not looking at your opponent in the preseason, but how much, when you talk about in-game adjustments, because you're making in-game adjustments in the game, even when you're game planning and watching film for an opponent. So how important was that just to adjust on the fly, because you did, and there was a difference in the second half because you got out of trouble.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like being a younger quarterback as well, even sometimes in practice, cover zero, I make plays in practice and necessarily it wasn't the right read.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's kind of like false hope for when I get into the game and I threw the wrong hot in the game at one point, which is my fault, right? But again, I just have to learn and know like that's not where I need to go with the ball. I need to find the right hot
Yeah.
on the plays. So just obviously learning the offense more, learning how everything works, getting to those hots faster is going to be helpful.
I'm wondering with the hashes being squeezed more, do you see defenses with the way they pressure that they're going to try and be a little more exotic, and sometimes they're just going to be straightforward? We're going to send everyone, so here we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just heard a lot of teams like to blitz rookie quarterbacks a ton. So I don't know if it has to do with the hashes and how everything works, but I haven't really noticed a difference with the hashes. Even throwing the ball, kind of really just focused on getting the ball to who needs to get the ball, who's open. So
Is that number 2 shirt ever going to fit you again?
hopefully I think so, but I traded with a D lineman last week, so
Right.
it still fit when I put it on during the week. So hopefully it still fits this week coming up. So.
Trey, I wonder about the processing of the next few days at training camp. You got some game action, obviously, on Friday, and then did things slow down? Did you feel more comfortable reading those routes and just getting with the timing of everything here in this game?
Yeah, for sure. The tough thing is though it is also training camp, so there's still install coming in, so trying new plays and everything. So you do want to try to learn and master everything as quickly as possible, but it's tough when you are getting new plays the very next day. So I feel like mastering those plays are going to come a little bit later in the season, but still trying to get completions and move the chains on those plays. So.
How was your first training camp experience? I mean, it's all done after today, right?
Yeah, it's all done after this. I did do 2 training camps previously with the QB internship program. I gotta say, it's definitely better actually being here and being able to play rather than just watching, because I just watched at those other camps. But yeah, it's a cool experience, but it's also exhausting, right? The super long days, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, not getting home sometimes till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So it can definitely be physically exhausting, but it's also fun. It's football all day, all the time, so can't complain.
Pretty important, those internship programs. Right?
Yeah, definitely feel like it prepared me personally to be here. Not so much on the field physically, but mentally, and getting a chance to look at concepts and plays and everything. So yeah, it was definitely beneficial.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.